Hey everyone, today we'll bring you another episode. This time we're not in the car.
No.
As you can see, we're in the
Wind seat.
regular
Next to each other, but we don't drive.
regular place. This episode is something we talked about many times between us, as like the last episode, and it's the addition of extended cuts or
The
director's
big
cuts.
question: are we like it? Or
Are
not?
we like it?
Yeah.
Do we like it?
No.
Yeah. For me, it's gotta be. I love extended cuts. I think all of the extended cuts that I've seen to every movie, there are gonna be a bunch of movie heroes and some that we don't have right now. We're gonna talk about a lot of movies.
Okay.
This is gonna be the first one we talk about, and it's the Blade Runner. It's not an extended cut, but it is a director's cut, final cut. There's a lot of cuts for this movie.
Yeah, I think one of the most version there is.
Yeah, this movie has a lot
Blade
of versions.
Runner go out in many versions.
Yeah, there's the theatrical cut, the director's cut, the final cut, and I think there was another cut on the VHS era. I don't remember. You don't need to hold it. You can put it right here. You don't have to be the stand of it. This one doesn't add any time to the runtime. It's exactly the same, but it has a different ending.
A version,
a better ending.
different.
No, it's gotta. First of all,
It changed the feelings that you go out after you watch the movie.
Yeah, but the ending in this version, in the final cut version, is more appropriate to the movie. It's not a happy movie.
No, not happy, but sometimes
It's not really optimistic.
Listen, the old movie, there is a bit sadness. The old story, there is a sadness in the movie.
Yeah.
Because you feel sorry for the replicants. You feel sorry for them. And you understand the problem of men, you have to deal with the terrorist, so-called replicants.
Yeah.
All the issue is complicated and painful. I think in the end, happy end is not such a bad thing.
Yeah, but
think about it.
It didn't.
What's so good? It doesn't kill Rachel and he go out with her. And
they lived happily ever after. It doesn't feel like a Blade Runner ending. It feels like something the studio might have interfered and
you want the old atmosphere, the cold atmosphere to finish the movie.
Yeah, because when you see the final cuts ending, and you see the little how do I call it? The little unicorn origami.
Yeah.
Standing there, and then you hear Gus's voiceover,
and he said
the sentence, and I forgot the entire sentence, but he says, "But then again,
who lives?"
And it's way more powerful. It's way more vague. The ending is more vague, and I love it. I prefer it in any other. I prefer this version much more than the theatrical cut. One last thing about Blade Runner: Rutger Hauer is brilliant in the movie.
Rutger Hauer made the film as we remember it.
Yeah, he's the main
He's
star.
invented some of the iconic phrase.
The Tears in the Rain
Tears
monologue
in the Rain is him.
It's one of the best I've ever heard in a movie.
And all the scene with the dogs in the finish.
Amazing, and most of it is his ideas.
We talked about it. We'll not.
This is the Blade Runner. We're gonna talk briefly because we did talk about those movies before. The Justice League, Zack Snyder's, and Batman: Dawn of Justice Ultimate Edition. As you know, we've talked about the Justice League before in our videos, and it's a way superior version, and it adds like 2+ hours to the movie.
I think it makes the movie more artistic.
Yeah.
All the colors, the brown, gray, I think.
Even though it has like a lot of black and white kind of feeling.
Yeah. It changed from widescreen to full screen. It's more.
It's a way better.
More artistic, more.
It's his vision.
Yeah.
We talked about it, and of course there's Batman vs Superman, the Dawn of Justice Ultimate Edition. I gotta say, when I saw the movie in theaters, I didn't like it at all. I still don't like the idea of Batman versus Superman.
Yeah.
Just doesn't stick with me. But the extended, like the Ultimate Edition, is better. It adds 30 minutes, explains a bit more why they're against each other. I still don't like the idea. I'm not a huge fan of the movie, but it is a better version than the theatrical cut was. So we had to.
I think the whole issue of movie cuts, the leftover in the editing room, that add to the movie after it. I think it's a good idea, but only for the fans.
Yeah.
If you are fans, if you like the movie very much, and you bought a real media,
Yeah, but
a
a
real
physical
Blu-ray
media,
or 4K,
Blu-ray or 4K.
physical for your house, for your collection, I think it's a wonderful opportunity to see another to
Another
add something.
cut, yeah.
To add
Like-
something.
like
What?
the,
to return.
Like Warner Bros. Released yesterday the Batman Joker deleted scene to YouTube, and like I like the scene. Yeah, probably.
I hope the Dune, the new
movie has
something to add.
yeah, because they
I
do
hope.
have a lot of
Nobody talks about it yet.
no,
But I hope.
no. A lot of people there are footage out there, and there are a lot of scenes cut. There is a bigger and way more expensive and way more longer movie out there of Dune, the new one. I think Warner Bros. Are gonna do with Dune what they did with Lord of the Rings and release the movie on Blu-ray. And when the second one or the sequel comes out, before it comes out a month or so before, they released an extended cut of the Blu-ray. I do hope so. So this
Look,
takes out to
it's if you watch it from the side, you think it's like a way to make more money.
milking the audience.
Yeah, but first of all, they released the movie version.
Yeah,
Okay,
the
what you want-
theatrical version.
Yeah, theatrical version. You bought it because you like it. After a couple of months, they told you they're gonna be a extended cut or director cut, you name it.
Yeah.
And if you're fan of the movie, you bought
You
also
buy
this
it
version.
also, yeah.
And the next thing you know, they're gonna
A collection of the entire trilogy.
with something.
Yeah, with
for-
the figures
with the figures, with the-
like we already have of Lord of the Rings. Yeah.
and you have to buy it, and
Yeah.
so you buy the things. It's look like they're using the fans,
Yeah.
but if you like it, you don't miss it.
No, you don't feel like the heavy.
Let's talk about our last thing that we bought.
Well, wait, just a second before you say it. I'm just gonna
Okay.
give you a little bit of movies that added. There is Apocalypse Now.
Yeah.
I think Francis Ford Coppola is one of the greatest directors out there.
Of course.
Of
This
course,
is
with
not a
Godfather.
movie. It's like
It's
I don't
like a
know.
war biography slash.
it's like a sign of a time or something. It's
Yeah.
like I don't know.
It feels
It's
so
mystic.
real. It's like
the movie.
doc-
It's mystic. It's not just a movie. It's
No, but
it's all the atmosphere of the war.
yeah, but
that,
it feels so real that sometimes it's
Yeah.
like Francis Ford Coppola directed a documentary
Yeah.
of Vietnam.
You
It's so realistic,
Yeah.
and sometimes I'm such in shock. And yeah, I haven't seen the theatrical cut. Most of the movies here, like the older ones, I've seen probably like Blade Runner. I've seen the theatrical and the final cut, but I haven't seen the director's cut because a lot of movies has a lot of different cuts.
Yeah.
But I did see the final cut. I didn't see the redux of Apocalypse Now. I've seen the theatrical and the final cut, and it adds from 147 minutes to 182 minutes. So it's like 37 minutes longer. And the last movie I want to talk about before we go to the to our big final of this video is Once Upon a Time in America. I think it's one of Sergio Leone's most underrated movies.
Yeah.
Especially how they butchered this like theatrical cut of the movie was 140 minutes long.
It's like another movie.
And now the cut of the movie is 252 minutes long. It's like an entire movie. It's 4 hours and some.
It's like you watch a series in the TV.
And it's amazing. I love the there's the US cut and the extended cut, director's cut, and the European cut and the Cannes edition cut by Martin Scorsese, who wanted to make the most of the cut that was Sergio Leone's vision.
Yeah.
So Scorsese helped with the recut of the movie, and it's something like it's really good. It's better in every.
But
other
it's
way.
very, very long.
Yeah,
So
it is
if
long.
you don't have the time or you want to see it fast, you get,
It's difficult, but you can make it like a mini series, like watch an hour and an hour today,
Yeah.
an hour tomorrow. You can
it's
watch
not-
it like
it's
a
not,
mini series.
You have to be committed to this. It's
Yeah.
not easy.
I do love long movies.
Yeah,
I
I
don't
like
have
it
any
too.
problem with long movies,
No,
but
I-
I know a lot of people do have problems with it and don't have enough time to watch. Like, it's a commitment to watch a 4 hour plus movie.
Yeah,
Um,
exactly.
It's like if you start at 8 o'clock, you're gonna finish at 12, maybe 1. If you do like a mini break in the middle, but we digress. Once Upon a Time in America is amazing. Please do give it a watch, especially the newer cuts, like the more restored cuts. And now we're gonna talk about the main reason of this video and the most how can I say, the most impactful, and I think the best versions of an extended cut and what an extended cut's supposed to be. Middle Earth extended cuts.
Yes. It's a
He-
4K version, of course.
Yeah, it's the new collection that came out. I do want to say the Atmos track and the visuals here are absolutely breathtaking.
Yeah, they don't just made the adaptation for Atmos version.
Yeah, they didn't just upgraded
No,
it.
It's really changed the sound. All the speakers, all
The atmosphere of the
Yeah,
scene, the
it's
depth
something
of the voices.
very, very unique to movie that
We've seen
came
dozens
out.
of times. I've seen this movie
yeah, we saw this movie.
we saw last night Fellowship, so we haven't seen the entire collection, but I've seen those movies a lot of times. But I gotta say, watching Fellowship last night on the Atmos and the 4K version, we don't have a 4K TV, but there
Yes.
is an upgrade to the picture even on Blu-ray, even on HD
Yeah, they
televisions.
didn't only makes the sound much.
The visual clarity of
Yeah, they clean the picture itself.
the removal of the green tint on
Yeah.
the Blu-ray is something.
It's something that you see it immediately.
Yeah, and it's recognizable and it's
It's
for the best.
like they clean it and the picture look brighter and sharper, and it's a new
You're
experience.
right, but as I said, this is an extended cut video.
Yeah.
So we talked enough about the and what I do want to say is I think Lord of the Rings, especially Lord of the Rings, Middle Earth as a whole, as like the Hobbit trilogy and Lord of the Rings, but I think Lord of the Rings trilogy defined what an extended cut needs to be. It adds a lot, brings way more depth
Yeah.
than you thought you ever needed.
You understand more all the character there is. Sometimes you see movie and you don't understand the character. You don't understand where he come from, what he do, anything. You just show up and do something, and you have to understand everything. How?
Yeah.
Sometimes the price is to cut scenes that
Yeah, because
important.
you need to make you need, especially before like 20 and 30 years ago and,
Yeah,
and
movie
the last
was
10 years.
hour and a half.
Yeah, movies
90
were
minutes.
short because they wanted to make as much screening as possible for the day.
Yeah.
And now with
You
the-
can think about that movie today that come out in 90 minutes.
No, I don't think. I think the shortest the movie I've seen in the theaters that isn't like an indie film, probably Venom 2, and it's 150 minutes long. No, it's 100. It's 1
More
hour.
than 2 hours.
It's one. No, it's 1 hour. It's 1 hour and 50 minutes. My mistake. But it does feel short, and people said it feels short because right now we're regular for a 2 hour plus movie.
Yeah, we get used to this. To
Yeah.
do very long movie. It's an issue.
I
It's
love
an
it.
issue.
I do want to say, Fellowship added 30 minutes more to an already long movie. It was 3 hours long, and it's now
We can compare all the Lord of the Rings saga from the movie version.
The theatrical cut and the
Yeah,
extended
and
cuts, because
extended
I've seen
We see
every
too
cut many times.
many times, and I think, how can I say it? I don't understand how they cut some scene. Some
Yeah.
scene,
I think the most,
they cannot cut it.
the biggest scene that I always remember from an extended cut is the Black Mouth of Sauron when they get to the Black Gate in Return of the King.
Yeah.
It's such a powerful scene.
There is a lot of small things that miss, a lot of conversation that miss.
Yeah.
Uh,
There is even some world building, like when in Two Towers, when Erwin asks Aragorn how old is he, and he's like, he's 87 years old. But
Yeah.
you never know it if you don't see the extended cut. You think, okay, maybe he's 30. You don't really know that he's one of the Numenorians descendant that lives longer.
yeah.
So it's something that adds to the world building as well.
You remember the Dun Guldur version that we saw?
With the second Hobbit,
Yeah.
when Gandalf gets to Dul Guldur and
He finds
before he sees Azog, he sees I want to say Thrain, because I think Thrain is,
Yeah.
it's either Thror or Thrain. It's Thorin's father,
Yeah.
but I don't remember if
and
it's
he's a kind of
Thor,
a
like,
med.
my bad.
It's like a med
Yeah,
over there,
because he lived there so long, and
Yeah.
everybody thought he was dead.
And all these
or
things
missing.
are not shown in the
Yeah, and
theatrical
it's
version.
missing in the theatrical cut, and it makes.
So
the
I
movie
think we can say if you're a fan, you
extended
will love
cut.
to see extended cut.
Yeah.
It feels you. It's more understandable. It's real fun to have something more, something new,
Yeah.
to something that you already know. But it's
Adds to something you already
Yeah.
love, and it's always nice. It's really a nice.
and of course if you buy a hard media copy,
Yeah. It's the least you can
you're probably a fan.
Yeah, because as all of you, like most of you know, the physical media today and buying movies, it's not cheap. $30 at the minimum is not
Yeah.
cheap. So like when you buy a new movie, you expect to have some special features,
Yeah, but think
deleted
about
scenes.
it. You have the opportunity to buy it in the streaming.
Yeah, with like in a cheaper way.
Yeah.
It is cheaper. It's I think
It's also
20,
an issue. We have to.
It's $20 buying it digital. As I've seen, like on the last deal, it costs like $20, 17, something like that, and the Blu-ray version and the 4K version costs $30. So it is a difference.
Yeah.
$13, it's like it's almost two movies on a streaming service. Buying from a streaming service or buying
Think
it
about it.
digitally.
Not everyone can play a hard media.
Yeah, because you do need to have a 4K
Player,
player,
yeah.
and it's not cheap. Like the cheapest one I can think of, it's the consoles,
Yeah.
and those are not cheap as well.
So we kind of
Yeah, we digress from the main, from our main
issue
topic.
that we talk about it.
And we did think it would be a shorter video than usual, but
Cannot be shorter than us.
It always becomes longer than we.
There's a lot of issue. We will talk I think in the future how I don't know a real hard disk media library
it is
or
a-
media on the streaming.
or a digital media.
I think you could do it
library.
only with Apple TV that you can buy a movie and it's
You can buy movie with a great audio and visual quality.
and if you buy it, it's for you forever. It's for you.
And
It serves you in
this isn't a sponsor, you guys.
No,
It's
no,
not a
it's
sponsor,
not-
but
talk
the
about
Apple TV has Apple TV Plus. If you know the streaming service, you can buy movies. It's like
you can rent it all.
you can rent it or you
Yeah.
can buy it, and the quality is good.
Yeah.
We rented the last deal a week ago, and the
We will
audio-
talk about the movie.
Yeah, we will talk about it next week. We want to do like a double feature with House of Gucci as well.
Yeah.
But the audio there is good, and the visuals. But I do think there isn't a substitute to a physical media.
Yeah,
But it's another topic, and we're gonna talk about it. So, what do you think about extended cuts? Do you like them? Do you not like them? You want more of them,
I think.
or you think there's need to be a
No, I think that if you buy your own copy, you must have something to add.
to give to the fans?
Yeah, you have to defend something that there isn't in the theatrical. You have to read more. I like the cuts that didn't get to
The deleted scenes.
all the deleted scenes. It's very beautiful things. All the things that makes you invest in this thing because
Yeah.
I watched the theatrical version. So to watch it again without anything,
No, if it's a good movie, it's a good movie.
yeah,
But
but I like it a lot. That
uh,
we see something that didn't enter the theatrical version, and you can see it in your house.
yeah,
I'm for it.
I do hope more movies do
Yeah.
make them. As you can see,
I know it's a way to make money, but
Yeah, but if it's good, it's good.
but if you like it,
It's something that I always felt sad because I'm such a huge Star Wars fan, but there were never any extended cuts to those
No.
movies, and it's quite a
it
shame.
was not
It wasn't popular when George Lucas started.
It wasn't popular. They didn't use it. They learn after it.
Yeah. So that was our video, longer than we thought when we initially started it. But thank you guys for watching. As always, we do appreciate. We've seen some bigger audience than usual for the past couple of videos, and we do want to say thank you to everyone who's
Thank you very
watching.
much.
And as always, see you till next time. Please like and subscribe if you haven't already, and do leave us a comment. We would love to hear what your thoughts on extended cuts.
Definitely.
Thank you guys for watching. See ya.
Bye.